AML Audit Step 9 Testing and Sampling. Conducting sample testing of transactions and customer files is a vital part of an anti-money laundering (AML) audit. This testing helps auditors assess the effectiveness of the organization's AML controls in practice and identify any potential weaknesses or deficiencies. Here's how sample testing is typically conducted. 1. Sample selection. Determine the sample size and selection criteria based on risk factors such as transaction volume, customer risk ratings, product types, and geographical locations. The goal is to ensure a representative sample that covers various aspects of the organization's operations. 2. Transaction testing. For selected transactions, verify whether the required customer due diligence (CDD) procedures have been conducted appropriately. Ensure that customer identities have been verified, and risk assessments have been performed according to the organization's policies. 3. Monitoring alerts and investigations. Review alerts generated by the transaction monitoring system and assess the organization's response to these alerts. Verify that suspicious activities are adequately investigated, and appropriate actions are taken, including filing suspicious activity reports, SARs, if necessary. 4. High-risk customer files. Examine the files of high-risk customers, such as politically exposed persons, PEPs, and customers from high-risk jurisdictions, to evaluate whether enhanced due diligence (ED) measures have been applied and documented properly. 5. Record-keeping compliance. Verify that all relevant AML-related records, such as transaction data, CDD documentation, SARs, and internal reports, are complete, accurate, and well-maintained. 6. Testing for regulatory compliance. Assess the organization's adherence to specific AML regulations and international standards, including customer identification requirements and transaction reporting obligations. 7. Training and awareness. Evaluate whether employees involved in AML-related tasks demonstrate an understanding of AML policies, procedures, and their responsibilities through the sample testing. 8. Internal controls assessment. Verify whether the organization's internal controls for AML compliance are functioning effectively and providing reliable outcomes. 9. Root cause analysis. If issues or deficiencies are identified during the sample testing, perform a root cause analysis to understand the underlying reasons and potential systemic issues. 10. Recommendations. Based on the sample testing findings, provide recommendations for improvements to strengthen the AML controls and compliance measures. Sample testing allows auditors to gain practical insights into the organization's AML practices and detect any gaps between established policies and their implementation. The results of the sample testing can help the organization enhance its AML program, improve internal controls, and demonstrate a commitment to effective AML compliance to regulators and stakeholders.